Everything's on the internet now.
Yo, word. Ayo, welcome back to another one. It's Friday, November 7th, 11 a.m. and I've been up for a minute. I stretched, breakfast, got a shower and do my laundry. I have to do my laundry. Ate way too much chocolate last night. Yeah, I had like 5 or 6 Reese's. Had to think about it. That Halloween discount, a blessing and a curse, man. Last night I played a bunch of board games with a bunch of people. It was fun. Played Kids On for the first time. I was like, this is just like the Adventure Time episode. If you know, you know. But yeah, we back. And it's gonna generate random plays in the United States, the United Kingdom. Okay. Oh yeah. Did you guys see that cool ass intro? Or no? Probably not. I hope I was able to do it successfully. Boop. Oh. Yeah. Oh, let me get that bingo card out. Okay, so I filmed this other video and I got a freaking bingo, man. It's possible. Anything is possible. I also changed the rules for the Facebook account. It has to be active. It has to be an active Facebook account because, and what I mean by active is within the last year. Post within the last year. I think I changed population 1 million plus to has a McDonald's. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Sorry, you're watching nothing. This is boring ass content. Come on. Random place. Where should we go? Sheesh. Which one's gonna be the easiest to say? Nitro? Nitro. What is WV though? WV? West Virginia. I'm done. Pull it up. I don't believe I've done a West Virginia. Nitro. A city in Kanawha, in Putnam County. It takes its name from a World War I era nitrocellulose plant. Used for like gunpowder and propellant in firearms. Nitro, West Virginia. Population was 6,000, according to 2020. It's part of the Charleston metropolitan area. Nitro was incorporated in 1932 by Circuit Court. The name nitro derives from nitro. Bro, just said that. The main ingredient in smokeless gunpowder, right? Nitro area was to be the American ammunition production facility during World War I. Supervised the construction and operation of the plant of this guy. Which by the time of the armistice, like a treaty, was producing 100,000 pounds of explosives per day. 100,000 pounds. 100,000 pounds. A day. Okay. Its name was selected by the United States government because of the establishment there. During World War I, a large federal plant for the manufacture of explosives, the city is known as a living memorial to World War I. Damn. Geography lies across a river from the city of St. Albans. It's the Kanawha River. I shouldn't say a river. And it's adjacent to the census designated place of Crosslanes. Confirmed water. Yup. Nitro is part of the Huntington Ashland blah 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 metropolitan statistical area. As of the 2010 census, the MSA had a population of, holy shit, 287,000. So Huntington Ashland metropolitan area is the tri-state area. 7 counties in 3 states. Weird. No, I don't understand, to be honest. I don't know if I have the wherewithal to want to understand either. Maybe this for another day. 2010 census. Here we go. We got some data. So 7,000 people. Population density. I don't care. 94% white. You already know. This is basically a free space. Yep. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to add like a medium income to the bingo card, but whatever. It's an old census. Education, public school students do not all attend the same schools because West Virginia school districts are divided strictly along county lines without regard to city boundaries. But they do have 2 schools, the Nitro Elementary and the Nitro High School. There is no public middle school in Nitro on either side of the county line, nor is there any public schools within the Putnam County portion of the city. Middle school students study in Kanawha County must bus to Andrew Jackson Middle School in Crosslanes. Is that far? The reach of the Kanawha River Valley was about the environment. So, the reach of the river valley between Bell and Nitro is known locally as the Chemical Valley, which at its peak in the late 1950s and 60s was the lead producer of chemicals in the world. During World War I, the government built an $80 million complex in Nitro to manufacture explosives and chemicals for the war effort. The site was located on an 1,800-acre cow pasture on the Kanawha River on the Flat River Valley floodplain. The facility had just been placed in operation when the war ended in November 1918. The first shipment of powder was also the last. Local authorities then sought various chemical companies to occupy the facility, which had excellent infrastructure, utilities, transportation, and housing for workers. Housing for workers. It was hoped that the former gunpowder complex would become a major chemical manufacturing center, especially for the emergent dye industry in the US that relied on coal and coke byproducts as feedstock. Coke byproducts as feedstock. The Kanawha River and water in the adjacent alluvium have been adversely affected by industrial activities. Deep breath, guys. Deep breaths. Chemical manufacturing history of nitro resulted in environmental impairment, including the Fike Artel Chemicals site, which is on the National Priorities List Superfund. What is this? Superfund. What is this? The MPL is intended primarily to guide the EPA in determining which sites warrant further investigation. As far as cleaning up. Okay. I want to know all the sites in the US currently on the MPL. Yeah. Yo, let's look at this. Whoa. In the MPO, specifically, like federally recognized places in need, like environmental need, is my interpretation. Oh man. What is green? Is there a key? There's no key? Oh. Key or a legend? I'm dumb. Deleted? Proposed. And then the yellow ones are. So the green are deleted. You guys can look at this for yourselves. But I'm gonna look where I live. Where'd he go? Sheesh, there we go. Oh man. So what are these? Exactly. Does it tell you propose? Let's look at the proposal. Just to learn, I'm trying to figure out what this is. National Oil and Hazardous Substances Contingency Plan. It's a proposed rule. Okay. Summary. Proposing the first update to the MPO, which is proclamated today as Appendix B of the National Oil and Hazardous Substances Contingency Plan, NCP. Okay. What? Okay. Okay. Alright. Is it not gonna elaborate on what it's talking about? Okay, list of subjects in 40C. Okay. Air pollution, chemicals, hazardous materials, intergovernmental relations. What does that mean? Natural resources, oil pollution, reporting and record keeping equipment, superfund, water pollution, water supply. This proposed adding the following sites to the national priorities list. Whoa, man. A dump, a landfill, a plant, a railroad, incinerators, chemicals, nail company, landfill. chemicals, landfill, plant, chemical, asbestos. We have 2 asbestos mines. Well, those are in California, but I mean, guys, do some deduction. Do some critical thinking here. It seems like there's some connections to be made. It's almost like what's destroying the land is trash chemicals and industry. Will anything ever be done here with any of this? And what can be done is a better question. All right. So, yeah, they are hella polluted and they are on the National Priorities List Superfund. If there are any billionaires watching, I would incline you to donate to that fund, which I didn't know existed until today. The site was placed on the EPA National Priorities List in 1983, like before even like woke. Before climate change was a front issue, they were like, this is bad. So that should tell you just how bad. The Kanawha, where am I here actually? Shoot. Okay. The site is a former World War I chemical munitions plant at which subsequent chemical manufacturing, reclamation, disposal was allegedly conducted. What are they implying with this sentence? That allegedly conducted, that they got rid of. What is this saying? But okay. The Salucha Incorporated nitro plant on the east bank of the Kanawha River, approximately 1/2 mile north of the city of Nitro in Putnam County, is being investigated through the RCRA program, which is the Resource Conservation and Recovery Act. Shout out. What they do is they govern disposal of waste. Let's go. So this might be implying what I thought it was. From 1918 and 1921. So early. The facility manufactured explosives including nitro powder to support World War I. How many times are they going to say that? Damn. When explosives manufacturing processes ceased, the facility was purchased and used for a variety of industries. In 1971, the buildings were used by a heavy chemical company, Fike Chemical, and further investigation showed improper waste remediation. The RCRA corrective action activities at this facility are being conducted under the direction of EPA Region 3 and West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection. This is current. From 1918 to today. They're trying to get this shit figured out and clean. Due to manufacturing activities, nitro became known for its distinctive chemical smell. I hate to do this to y'all. I really do. Oh yeah, I definitely learned something as well. Oh yeah. Sheesh. Alright. Agent Orange. Wait. However, the recent shift away from manufacturing in the region significantly reduced air pollution. Okay. Reduced significantly. That's good. February 2012, Monsanto. Who is this? Agrochemical and Agriculture Biotechnology Corporation. Oh shit, they make Roundup? Genetically engineered seeds? fuck. Okay, they make chemicals. In February in 2012, Monsanto agreed to settle a case covering dioxin contamination around a plant in nitro that made Agent Orange, which is a chemical herbicide, one of the tactical uses of rainbow herbicides. It was used by the U.S. military as part of its herbicidal warfare program during the Vietnam War. Holy shit. Monsanto agreed to settle a case covering dioxin contamination around a plant in nitro that had made Agent Orange. Monsanto agreed to pay up to $9 million for cleanup of affected homes, $84 million for medical monitoring of people affected, and the community's legal fees. Holy shit. And Roundup. This makes me think of a song by ABBA. Good song. Really good song. Sheesh, man. Scientific research activities in 2001. What am I looking at? What? Okay, alright, let's reel it in here. Deep breaths, people. Clonade. In 2001, Clonade operated a lab in Nitro that was tied to the Raelians, a UFO religion founded in the 70s, France, now known as Rael. Scholars of religion classify Raelism as new religious movement. So in 2001, Clonade operated a lab in Nitro tied to the Raelians. It was located inside a rented room within a former high school. The FDA said that the equipment in the lab was state-of-the-art and had been brought by former West Virginia state legislator Mark Hunt. Let's get this fucking guy. He's alive. What is incubate? Okay. I want to look at this. Man. It seems there is a lot going on behind the scenes in that town, and it's really bad. It's making me think about probably all the bad stuff happening everywhere, all over, all the time. Oh, this fool, this motherfucker, he's an auditor. Whatever. Alright. Cancer cluster. For over 50 years, the Monsanto plant in Nitro, West Virginia created dioxin waste while producing herbicides, Agent Orange during the Vietnam War, and different colors of rubber. Although evidence seems to support the occurrence of clustering within the Nitro and St. Alban areas, further epidemiological and spatial studies are required. Yo, my heart is pounding. So much freaking. There's so much of that stuff, like so much bad stuff in the world, so many bad people in the world, and I'm just sitting here. I don't do anything. What can you do? And you could ask anybody. Ask anybody. What can I do? And they're gonna tell you, I don't know. Because they're in the same boat. They're asking the same fucking question. What can anyone do? You just have to make $1 billion and then donate all of your money. All of it. It's the only way. Got some baseball people, quarterback, country singer. Ooh, wee. Sugar Hill Records. Wait, where's G? Yo, it's gonna get copy destroyed. Oh, it's like old. Let's click a random one.
Breathe.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Now she's packed her favorite blue jeans. Across the border, cabin, and that diner in.
Nice. All that. Shh. This actor. King of Hollywood. I recognize this man. What have I seen him in? What? What have I seen him in? He's been in a lot of things. Get me just straight to his discog or filmography, man. I'm not. Filmography, please. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. Here we go. Oh, wait. Really? Oh. Wait. Sorry. If you're watching this, bro, I'm so sorry. Why are you watching this? I want to see. I've recognized this man. I gotta know. Gone with the Wind. No. No. Whatever. So damn familiar. How'd he die, though? He died in Los Angeles. Heart attack. Okay. Alright. Let's get a gander here, like. Whoa, beautiful. Oh my god. Now let us not forget the dark, sinister energy that lies behind these walls. City of Nitro. Ooh. That's exactly what we're looking for. Yeah. Wait, they were making a movie here. No. Into. Come on, yo. This drone operator was named Brian. Weak. Could do better, man. It is very green. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be so green. West Virginia, man. And so hilly. So hilly. Like, are these mountains? I'm not sure. It's the most oddly shaped town I've ever seen. Isn't it interesting the way things grow around water? Dunbar? Why that rings a bell. Basement Authority? It makes sense the military is operating out here. There's literally nothing. This is West Virginia? Oh my god, bro. This looks like the Netherlands. Holy fuck. I never would have thought. Hmm. I'm not really sure what to think here, but I will say I'm perplexed by the landscape. I genuinely had no idea like it could look like that. It's not even on the Appalachie. This is raw hill. How do you get so hilly, so rivery, like, it look like the Amazon. They got a Walmart and a Planet Fitness. But do they have a McDonald's? No way. They do. Nice. Dude, this park. I feel like I could spend a lot of time on this town. I don't know why, but I just feel like there's so much I want to know. Like, so much to be uncovered or whatever. Yeah. Damn. Alright, man. I mean, I'm not sure what else to know here. Dang, I will say, I mean, I don't, my closing thoughts are too, there's too much to close casually, but I will say that was mind opening. Interesting. I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you for joining. As per always, have a beautiful day today. You know, drink water and do something that you like.
Yeah. Goodbye.